Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we began working on our puffer breeding program to eventually make the urea gas that we need for the fertilizer they're going to be using for our bioprocessing down here. So we began sorting out how all this works. We got our artificial puffer atmosphere, and yeah, we got our breeding going on here for the puffers. So we are starting to get some blazing puffers that we're going to need for the urea gas that we're going to want to produce. So actually I can probably remove that. Okay, there we go. So, after the episode, I got to thinking. And what I'm thinking is that I want to go ahead and actually do a full-on breeding program here for all the types of puffers. Just so that we can build up supplies of them for, any future projects that we have. So, I need to evaluate. I've already looked at to see if we would be producing enough of the atmosphere, which we are. The only question I have is how much nutrient pulp are we going to need? 20 every 60 units a time. For whatever reason, setting these up in Hellmod doesn't work. So, yeah, I'll have to do this by hand, or by just thinking about it. Alright, so yep, our fermentation base tank is full. Our nutrient pulp tank is full. Alright, so we have one nutrient extractor making 70 nutrient pulp every 4 ticks. How much do we actually need? We would need 160. How fast can this get to 100? Ten runs, which is 40 ticks. Okay. That can provide sufficient nutrient pulp, at least for that anyway. We might have to make more nutrient pulp if we are going to want to do other things with it. But this is kind of just a jump starter base anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and disable these guys, and we're going to change the way all this works. I'm actually going to pick up that. Okay. Remove all this pipe. We're going to reposition all this stuff. Alright. I'm going to add a little bit of an extension to that pipe so that I can break off of it later if I need to. Alright, so we have 5 puffer refugiums, or whatever these things are called. Let's give it a little bit of a berth. All right. So you're going to be gaseous puffer breeding. You are going to be rancid puffer breeding. You are going to be blazing puffer breeding. You are going to be acidic puffer breeding, and you are going to be corrodent puffer breeding. Okay. So let's go ahead and plumb in. The piping they're going to need. And we need to extend this logistics area. Okay, now we need the nutrient pulp. Ooh, I lined that up badly, didn't I? Alright, there we are. So, for the gaseous puffer breeding, we can get all 5 types at varying rates from the breeding. I think that's the same for all of them. Yes. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. So, you are going to be gaseous puffer eggs. You are going to be rancid puffer eggs. Blazing puffer eggs. Acidic puffer eggs. And corrodent puffer eggs. Temp blueprint. And that should be everybody set up right? Yep, there we go. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of an interesting way to route stuff. Because I want all of these to join together. Let's see, let's throw all these guys underground for now. And then what we would need is this. Yep, that works. Alright, so we would want to mirror this process here. Let's see, for everybody. Alright, for this one... hook that all up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Am I missing one? I am missing one. Whoops. Oh well, that's no big deal. We'll just do it here. It'll be offset a little bit, which is unfortunate. Oh, I want this to be nice and organized. Hold on. Did I accidentally pick that? Yep, I did accidentally pick up that logistics spot. Alright, let's reposition this. Oh, come on. Let's get that guy back in the system there. Okay, so let's try this again. This time using the correct output there. Okay. And there. And then this one should come out to there. Yes. Good. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put them into boxes. And I'm going to use small boxes. Well, relatively small boxes rather than going full-on silos. Because I don't think I'm going to really need to store that much. Okay, so Just connect all these up. Should probably do some of this as underground, but that's alright. Okay, and that is going to route... This thing's going to get in the way, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Maybe. These are Mark III substations, right? Yep. Okay, well. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hatcheries. Now these don't actually have recipes, they just take whatever you put into them. Probably have to go around these, which is alright. Or under them. I'm going to give myself room for this whole project. Well, only one of the belts is going to have to go underneath. Okay. And that is probably the wrong way to make that happen. Because this is gaseous puffer eggs, right? And we're going to be bringing them into this one here where our breeding is down here. Let me redo this a little bit. Hold on. Silly achievements that I've already gotten. Okay. What we're going to want is to kind of flip these around. I probably need to remove the loaders. So yeah, this is going to have to go underground here, I think. Yes, at this point. So that's going to go there. These are going to go here. This should hopefully reduce some of the subsequent belt spaghetti that is about to happen here. Oh. That just kind of ruined the whole thing. Oh well, it works. Look at the job done. Okay, so... And the one thing is that we are going to have to take stuff out of these. To head to our puffing area. But I have some ideas about that. Alright. First thing first, though, we want to actually just get the breeding going and start building up supplies of the various types of puffers. And that's going to be the first step of this. I may have to duplicate this whole thing down here. Or make a whole bunch more farms to make more nutrient pulp for the fertilizer, because this is using up a lot of the nutrient pulp. Okay, so from hatching gaseous puffer eggs, sorry, we get gaseous puffers and rancid puffers. Same thing here. All of them produce gaseous puffers to some level. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All of these are going to have an output filtered for gaseous puffers. So actually, this belt spaghetti may not be quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. Alright, there we are. So that should be the gaseous puffers from every single one of these going in there. So you make rancid as well. Alright, so you're going to make rancid puffers. And so is the rancid puffer breeding. Is also going to make rancid puffers. So that should be rancid. And there's the rancid. I'm going to send that underground just so that it's kind of out of the way. In fact, let me send that one underground as well. Okay, and then we're going to have next is going to be the blazing puffers, right? Alright. And then acidic puffers. Huh. That lines right up. There we go. And then corrodent puffers are going to go in there. Okay. So, let's see. I should have puffers. All right, so you're going to be... Well, these are going to be eggs. And these are also going to output puffers. Right, the puffer that was used is going to come out of each of these. Okay. And that's going to get fed back into here. Oh, there's an egg right there. Well, actually, no, we don't need to do this. From the hatchery. Hold on. We don't need to do this. Hold on. Well... I might need to do some of it. Because what we just need is a way of getting the starting puffers out. So you only need like a few breeding pairs. And then back in again. So... all we need is just like a box here. And a couple inserters. You're going to need to be filtered because I don't want to put eggs in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up and drop, right? Delete that. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so you are going to be gaseous puffer. You are going to be rancid puffer. You are going to be blazing puffer. You are going to be acidic puffer. You're going to be corroded puffer. Hey, we finished something. Next module type. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they need 4. 7, 8. Okay. Wrong puffers. Let's see. Rancid puffer eggs. See, I am going to need to route the rancid puffers, which is going to be you guys, at least temporarily, into here to get this started. So we're going to have to kind of have a configuration for starting it. But once we have enough for the breeding program, then... Alright, so then you're going to be blazing puffer eggs. Or no, blazing puffers. And I'm probably going to want to hatch a few blazing puffer eggs as well. There we go. And yeah, so these are going to have to be connected to some degree. To get those initial starters going. And let's see, what other eggs do I have? I have corroding puffer eggs, which are going to go here. And I have some of these eggs, which are going to go there. And then I have gaseous puffer eggs, which are going to go there. See, these are producing eggs. These are for eggs, right? Now, those are for eggs. You're going to need a set of boxes for the actual puffers. One, two, three, four, five. And so we're going to need room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I just... No. Oh. Pick up the right thing. There you go. The only real thing we've got right now are going to be the gaseous puffers. And they're going to go in there. And then I'm going to throw some eggs in there and hatch them. And I guess we're going to go ahead and hook up those guys. So eventually, this is going to hook into there once we have a few more of those built up. We probably have enough blazing puffers now. There we go. So this is going to be gaseous. This is going to be rancid. This is going to be blazing. Okay, so third one is going to be blazing. There we go. It looks like we've got some of these corrodants going. Not quite enough acidic, though. So, yeah. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Once I get a few of those built up in here, a few of those built up in there, then I'll go ahead and disconnect those. Well, we actually want a few more of these as well. So actually, it should be fine. Oh yeah, they're all like ending up on the excess belt. So it'll have to run a few times before any actual eggs make it through. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode. In fact, we've gone a little bit too long here. So, we'll go ahead and work some more on this, and then route these guys to where they're going to do their blazing, or their puffing. At least for the blazing puffers, anyway. We'll do that. And finally get our urea gas. Alright. So, we'll end here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.